All right, guys, welcome to episode 5 of Hacker Hangouts. So this show has been going on for over a month at this point, I feel, and super excited to have everyone here. Thank you to everyone who has joined and stayed along with us this far. We have many more exciting episodes coming up. But yes, let's dive into today's session. I'm your host Rohit or Ropats, and today we have with us Jeffrey, who is a software engineer at Longview Labs. He builds all of the amazing, cool things that you see come out of the team. But I'll hand it over to you, Jeffrey. Why don't you share a bit about yourself, how you got started as a developer, how you got into Web3, and then Arweave.
Yeah, so hi guys, I'm Jeffrey, aka DevJeff. Like Rohit said, I'm the software engineer at Longview Labs. I think like many of you guys, I came from a computer science background. I studied, computer science in the university, actually a university in the UK, University of Southampton. I also have a lot of experience building, full stack apps, on Web2 infrastructures, such as, AWS and GCP. That's actually how I got into the ecosystem. I actually built an app, a Web2 app, and the founder of Longview Labs, Greg, reached out to me, and then we connected, over the app. And he brought me into the ecosystem, and I've been building here for around 1.5 years already. And I think it's been a great experience. It's great to see so many exciting stuffs coming out of the ecosystem. AO and a lot of different projects in the ecosystem. So super excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us, Jeffrey. So you've built quite a few apps, and I think a few of us here have had the honor of just trying some of those out. Why don't you share with us what you're going to present today, which apps you're going to talk about, and just an outline of how things are going to go for today's session.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys the event game kit that we built, for events, in general. At Longview Labs, it's our goal to educate people about Arweave and AO, and to activate communities. So that's why we built the event game kit, with the goal of trying to engage different communities around the world. And having cool IRL experiences around the world using apps and games built on AO. So if you have been to the Arweave Asia Singapore events, you have already tried the games out. But I'm just gonna show you guys today how it works and how the architecture is designed. Hopefully give you guys some insights into how to build on AO.
Yeah, so I actually was able to play the games in Singapore, and one of the most interesting things about them was even though that they're built on Arweave and AO, they have almost Web 2 like seamless experience, pretty fast in interactions. So yes, would love to get your insights on how to create such kinds of experiences, I would say.
Yeah, let me just share the screen. Actually, the graph that I've made, about the architecture of the games. So, first of all, let me just emphasize that building a fully on-chain game is hard. It's very hard. Trying to achieve the latency and speed of games built using Web 2 infrastructures is going to be hard. I know there are a couple of teams in the AO in the Arweave ecosystem is trying to achieve that, but it's definitely hard. We also have like a really limited time and scope when it comes to building these game experiences. AO is still in its infancy. I would say it's been announced a few months ago, around 4 months now. So a lot of things are still being fleshed out and developed as we go. So we still wanted to utilize AO in some ways. So that's why we have to make some sacrifices when it comes to the whole entire games being on chain to achieve a smoother user experience for the players. So as you see here, the browser here, everything's running on the browser and the AO game process. The browser actually initiates a start game function call, a handler action call to the AO game process, and the game process returns a game.
Yep. Jeffrey, just one request. Can you zoom in a little?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So after the AO game process receives the start game message, it will do some processing with the message, trying to determine that whether the player can start a game or not. For example, in the Whac-A-Dum game, we have a maximum limit of 3 games each player can play. So these kind of processes are done during this phase. If the game process deems that the player is available to play the game, it will return a game ID to the browser. And from here, the browser is going to do most of the logic, computation. In the case of Whac-A-Dum, it's spawning the modes and then actually whacking them. So basically, play the game locally in the browser, and at the end of the game, it will call the AO process with the in-game with point action call. So what that does is it records the points to the AO process, and it actually marks the game as being done. It's being completed. And after that, we have actually another AO process here, which is the leaderboard process, which takes in all the leaderboard game data from the game process. And you can see here, it's the game process is calling an import data, action call to the leaderboard process, and that's how the leaderboard has been constructed. And we were able to build this in a very short amount of time. This was done, for example, Rainbow Rabbit. It was built with 3-day time scope because we wanted it to be available in an event in South Carolina. So AO definitely enables rapid development, and this is just like a very simple version of how a game can be implemented in a short time.
Yep. So guys, just a note here, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in chat. But Jeffrey, one question here, because you mentioned that some of the operations are running in the browser and then they are settling some state on AO. Can you tell us why this is important? Because oftentimes you see that when people are building apps on chain, they just like go full head on with the on chain part, often foregoing the good user experience and like striking that balance.
Yeah, like I said, building fully on-chain game is definitely very hard. There hasn't really been much great, I would say, great Web3 games out there. I think it's an aspect of blockchain technology that the gaming industry is still trying to tackle, to solve. Having the game logic in the browser locally really does allow us to provide like a very smooth gameplay experience for the end user because it reduce the sort of latency needed between the communication between the browser and the backend, which in our case is the game process. That's just the kind of the sacrifices that we have made for our approach, and given our time constraint and limitation, but it's definitely possible to build a fully on-chain game with great performance on AO, because it enables such scalability. Scalability that's not really possible before on other blockchain technology. Whether it's Solana or Ethereum. So just needs time to be built, and I know there are some teams already tackling on it. So yeah, hopefully that's coming soon.
Yeah, so I think we gave an overview here of how these games are built, but will we get a demo? What do you have in store for us for a demo?
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me just share this link to the chat here. Oh, can I? I'm not sure if I can share. Or should I share the link?
You can share it in this chat.
Okay. Yep. Got it here. So everyone can, try playing the game, Whac-A-Dum game, and let me know how it goes. Let's see who get the high score here.
So just quickly, while everyone's playing, do you want to play this on your screen and share, so we people who watch this after also have an idea of what's happening?
Yeah, for sure. I won't be winning any high scores because playing it with mouse and with a trackpad is definitely not the greatest, but I'll give it a go.
Yeah. So
can you see this?
Yep, we can see it.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. Yep. Okay, let's start.
So, by the way, guys, just a couple of notes here. One is we've seen a lot of dev workshops in the past, but I think outreach is just as important. And also, there's a lot of shift in the gaming sector in the ecosystem. So this is a really cool example of having a fun game. By the way, you can play this on your mobile. As Jeffrey demonstrated, just use Quick Wallet. And if you can hear the sound, there's a really nice dum-dum sound going on here. So put your phones on speaker. It's a really addictive game.
What? Oh man, I did really bad, but yeah. 1-1-2. I got 1-1-2. Last place.
Oh.
Juicy Dum Dum. Juicy Dum Dum got 476. So that's awesome. And what's cool about this is you can check out the leaderboard actually with the link I just shared. We can see who's the number one here. Nice.
So Jeffrey, you mentioned that this is part of an event kit, right? So can you talk to us a little more about what is this kit, what are the other elements of this kit, and how do they work individually, and how do they work together as well?
Yeah, so the game kit that the event game kit that we have designed consists of 3 games currently. We have, the Whac-A-Dum, we have Hyperstacks, and we have Rainbow Rabbit. So yeah, these are the 3 games that we built with the rapid development time of 3 days, few days, and we're just trying to provide them to different communities around the world, to sort of activate the communities and to enrich the IRL event experience for those communities. That's why we have built this game kit to be as scalable as possible. For it to be able to provide it to different communities around the world. So there are infinite amounts of communities around the world. There can be a lot. So we want every communities out there to be able to just receive this game kit and then be able to include this in their own events. I think this is this can be a really powerful way to just engage, to spread just happiness and and showcase the power of AO. We have also created a lot of we have also have the leaderboard as well. So leaderboard can be a kind of central hub for the event goers to check out who got the most score in the combined leaderboard. So yeah, all 3 games can have their own separate leaderboards, but there's one combined leaderboard that combines the rankings of all 3 games. So the event organizers can give up prizes, provide cool swag merch for the winners. This is generally just a really cool way to put more fun in the events. And that's what we saw during the Arweave, Asia event, for sure. It's a really cool experience to see people who may not know each other before. When they play Rainbow Rabbit, it was able to be that sort of icebreaker between the attendees. So yeah, it's a wonderful thing for sure.
Yeah, so having witnessed that at Arweave Day Asia, I think it got really competitive, which was super cool to see, and not something you usually see at blockchain events. And for reference, guys, we had the Arweave India debriefs, right? So we hosted these games as part of the debriefs as well. What was cool that it gives a nice break or a nice refreshing element when you're doing a tech presentation, or at these debriefs. Basically, we're talking about what Arweave India does, the stories of the people from the past, but it is a little less relatable to the audience. So adding these games is just a fun element that brings everyone together and helps them understand the ecosystem a bit more as well. Yes, Ankush hosted it in a room of, I think, around 100 or more people, and he was able to recreate the dum-dum sounds with everyone's volumes up. So that was a really fun and yeah, it just works really nice in a huge room. So Jeffrey, if someone wants to host an event and wants to make this kit a part of that event, how can they go through the process, or how can they reach out to you about this?
Yeah, for sure. We are super happy to get your feedback. And if you want to use the event game kit in your own events, we are super happy to provide you with any kind of assist that you need. We have created quite a few resources, whether it's videos or text documents, just as a guide for you to for you to actually incorporate the event game kit in your own events. So, if you want to reach out, definitely reach out at us at our X account, only Arweave. It's run by our team at Longview Labs. Also, if you can reach out reach out at us through emails, we'll definitely be more than happy to assist you with your journey, to create the great event.
Awesome. So we have some questions in chat, but before we get to that, just one question on my end. There was something really interesting that we just breezed past, which was Quick Wallet. So I know we have our Connect Mobile coming on, but we saw Quick Wallet that just let people play these games out of the browser on their mobile. So can you share a little about that, and if people can use that in their own applications? If so, how?
Yeah, so Quick Wallet, it came from a lot of feedbacks that we got from whether it's event organizers or just general event attendees. We got a lot of feedback from them saying that the wallet experiences on mobile. That this was before our Connect mobile was released, of course. Needs to be improved, and we're building these games that it's designed to be super easy to onboard new players. So we thought there should be like a very seamless onboarding experience for the players with a very simple wallet. Quick Wallet is not a your fully fledged sort of multifunctional wallet software. It's it's a simple tiny little software that lives in your browser extension, browser storage, local storage, and you can only use that wallet in the same domain due to the limitations to local storage in the browser. But what it allows is to enable like a very seamless onboarding experiences. So yeah, that's what we did with Quick Wallet, and we're not currently open sourcing Quick Wallet as of now, but I think we have plans for that in the future, and we will definitely have things to announce when we do so.
Awesome. Yes. So maybe we'll just take up the question that we have here, and then we can explore some of the other sections. Yes. There's a question here that says, what will be your views on making a two-dimensional top-down open world game having dum-dums as some kind of Pokemons, such as red for fire, blue for water, and so on? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a very cool idea. In general, I think Web3 just needs a lot of just cool games be made, and Arweave and AO enables it. So I'm not sure how possible it is currently, because I think a lot of work needs to be done when it comes to creating a true fully on chain, low latency, MMORPG, so to speak. But given it, give it enough time, and even ourselves, we can work on our own ways to implement that vision on AO. So definitely a very cool idea for sure.
Yeah. So just like one thing about Whac-A-Dum, the game that you guys played right now, and I think games or even like products in general is it doesn't matter to everyone that they're built on blockchain technology. I think the starting point is that they just have to be inherently like cool, fun things, or something that really makes you want to shift or make that commitment towards the application. something I noticed about Whac-A-Dum is it's a very addictive game on its own. Even when I've hosted it at events, I've had like requests from people where they wanted to like play it even beyond just the 3 tries that they get. And that's just an example of having something that's really fun, or something that people just want to like commit to. And then the bonus there is that it's built on blockchain technology. So yeah, that's just a note there, I would say. But one segment that I think is helpful, we have a few founders in the audience and some potential founders. Can you give some insights from your journey that they can implement into their own founder journey? Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you said, Rohit, is spot on for sure. I think a lot of products and games and experiences, they needs to be great games and experiences first for it to be successful. So from my point of view, I think as a founder, you just have to make sure the product is super solid, it's super you're satisfied with your product, and any kind of marketing and things are done on the kind of the solid layer of product. So yeah, for me, the product has to be the most the best that you can make, and then everything else is just adding sprinkles on top. So for me, yeah, focus on the product for sure.
Yeah, and a good test, I would say, there is if you're building consumer applications, a good test is just showcasing or giving it to your family to try, because I think 90% or more, you're not going to have a relative who's working in this space. So for them, it's completely a new thing. And then yeah, that's actually like a really good starting point, I would say, because they're going to give you honest feedback, or they're going to have challenges that are not challenges you typically see with someone who's already familiar with blockchain technology, and that's how you can like continue improving your product.
100%. Yeah, utilize any kind of resources you get. Family as testers is it's a tried method for sure. It's something that's been used. It's very, very, very important for smaller teams to just utilize any kind of resources, and do the best product, and everything else you goes after for sure.
So Jeffrey, another section that we have is the alpha and like future opportunities part. So either on like the games kit side of things, the quick wallet side of things, or any other things, do you have any alpha for us here, or any future roadmaps that our audience here can interact with, any opportunities that they can be a part of?
Yeah, so there are only 3 games currently in the event game kit, which is good, which is great. It's it's enough currently, but I think we definitely want more games in the catalog. So we are definitely exploring more games is definitely in our kind of roadmaps when it comes to the event game kit. We want it to be want different communities to have different experiences, so it's not just the same 3 games all the time. So this is definitely one of the roadmaps that we have. Also, we are definitely looking forward to more communities joining us. Whether it's currently we have Arweave India and Arweave Philippines that has already utilized the game kit, and we're seeing like great success with it. we're seeing, thanks for, the crew for hosting such a great event. But we're definitely, open, very much looking forward to seeing more communities around the world, joining us, to see this division, go to different parts of the world.
Yeah, and we also have the full stack hack coming up, right? So do you have any insights or tips or something you'd like to share on that end?
Yes, let me just drop the link in the chat here. Actually, I already see there's quite a few listeners right now that's already signed up to the full stack hack. Thank you very much for your support. Definitely see you during the hackathon. For the full stack hack, we want the hackathon to be based on the full stack of AO, Arweave, and Arweave technology. That wasn't really previously capable before AO was launched. So this hackathon is themed, based on this. There's also like a referral program that lets you refer your friends. Which we're just trying to get more newcomers to join to the ecosystem. So if you have any friends and colleagues that has not participated in the Arweave ecosystem yet, definitely I'll encourage you to use the referral program. If they win, you get rewarded as well. So I think it's definitely a win-win situation. And it's very important for us to grow the ecosystem, for it to prosper. So looking forward to see you in the hackathon.
Yeah, thank you. We're really excited about it. So guys, the link for the full stack hack is in the chat. Also a reminder that tomorrow we have a boot camp happening. So last week we had one boot camp on AO 101. So it was just learning about AO from scratch. Tomorrow we're going to use the learnings from that boot camp to build a full application. And if you're looking to participate in either the full stack hack or any of the other upcoming hackathons, hacker houses, including our own, this bootcamp is a really good place to just catch up on how to build with Arweave and AO. So do drop in. It will be at 6 p.m. IST. I'll take a quick pause here to see if anyone has any questions, or Jeffrey, if you have any final notes.
No, it's. I think I've shared everything I want to share here. Super happy to be chatting with you all and with you, Rohit. Thanks for having me today.
All right then. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. I see quite a few regular faces who are attending these Hacker Hangouts. Really, thank you. It's appreciated. And this was the 5th session, almost a month done since the Hacker Hangouts. So something cool. So like everyone who's been around constantly, kudos to you guys as well. If you do have any particular speakers or particular projects that you would like to learn about, feel free to drop them in chat or DM me about it later on. For this particular session, we will create a forum where we'll drop the resources if anyone wants to follow up, and we will share the recording in a couple of days as well. That's it. Thank you so much, guys. And Jeffrey, it was an honor hosting you. Thank you for the amazing insights. I think the games you've created are really cool. So thank you for sharing those as well. Perhaps we can have a link that the attendees of this can play later on, like the people who watch the recordings. But that's it on my end. Thank you so much once again, guys. Peace.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.